be each perfect, and it was for him. It was for him on the day.
Okay. All right, let's listen to Lewis Hamilton now talking about his victory at the Belgian Grand Prix.
The support has made a huge difference. Seeing all the British flags amongst the kind of Irish orange has been amazing. But no, Sebastian put a great fight on. But this is what I said I was coming to do, so I did it.
Okay, Lewis Hamilton there. What a way to celebrate that victory. Now, from Formula One, move straight to tennis, talking about the U.S. Open. It's starting tonight, and we know fans are eager to really see who is going to win. But when you have a situation whereby, well, defending champion is not here, world number 2 is out, talking about Andy Murray pulling out. Then you have a Stan Wawrinka, of course, defending champion. Novak Djokovic, 2-time champion, is not there. Then you have Kenny Shikori also is not there. Milos Raonic is not there. Now, I'm just going on and on and on. They are not there. Then Victoria Azarenka, also Serena Williams, they are not going to be at the U.S. Open. How open will it be for everyone?
It's very open, very open. Roger Federer, we'll get to listen to him, but he said, look, you could have expected that he and Nadal will come, but you wouldn't have expected that all the guys that were mentioning their names, Andy Murray, Milos Raonic, Kenny Shikori, that all of those guys will not be there. It's a big surprise. And the fans, you know, coming out, enjoying themselves. You know, you have a spectacle to behold. It's the last Grand Slam of the year. Usually, this is where you would have, you know, seen everybody.
Everyone.
But injuries had something to say about it. But then, nonetheless, it's still going to be a very big tournament. I mean, some guys who you know, what you call a big draw. I mean, Rafael Nadal is still there as world number 1 now. Roger Federer is going to be there, world number 3 right now. At the beginning of the year, you wouldn't have thought that Nadal, in August, Nadal would be number 1. And Federer would have won 2 Grand Slams. Nadal would have won 1. I mean, so, you know, we just, and that's the man, you know, Andy Murray wasn't too pleased with missing out on the tournament.
Okay, that's Andy Murray there, you know, talking. Maybe we'll just get to listen to him.
Yeah. Since my match with Stan in Paris, did pretty much everything that I could to get myself ready here. Took, you know, a number of weeks off after Wimbledon. You know, I obviously spoke to a lot of hip specialists. Tried, obviously, resting, rehabbing to try and get myself ready here, and you know, was actually practicing okay the last few days, but it's too sore for me to win the tournament, and ultimately that's what I was here to try and do. So unfortunately, I won't be playing here this year.
I didn't foresee that the defending champ and the finalists wouldn't be here, and that Andy was going to struggle this year. You could foresee that maybe, you know, Rafa and me would be back at some stage in some shape or form, but not quite like this, you know. So I think we're all a bit surprised, you know. I think all the players, all the media, all the experts and fans. So, yeah, but, you know, when somebody's injured, somebody else wins. We saw that last year, you know, when Rafa and me weren't around, somebody else stepped up. Always seems somebody takes advantage of the fact that some players are not around.
Just sorry for him because he had he's injured, and probably having an injury, probably he preferred to rest, to rest mentally, physically, and to recover from a lot of years doing amazing things.
Well, I think Roger Federer and, of course, Rafael Nadal all having some things to say concerning Andy Murray pulling out. It was the least we expected, but then, like, Roger Federer anticipated it because he feels the guy has been struggling, so we're just waiting to see. Is he going to relax for the rest of the season, or is he going to pull out of just the U.S. Open? But now he has pulled out of the U.S. Open. The question is he going to pull out of the other ATP Tour tournaments? Because
maybe the World Tour as well.
Maybe the World Tours as well, because from all indication, it's like the hip injury needs to take time out to actually rest it properly. Maybe stay away from tennis for the rest of the season, and Australia Open, when he returns, he would have something. An
extended break, maybe. Even Rafael Nadal, he said, you know, he talked about when he faced Stanley Wawrinka. So he's been managing that injury for quite some time now. And like I always say, even though you don't agree, these guys are not machines. It's the tour is loaded.
Yeah, the tour is really loaded.
Injuries are the only opportunities they have to rest. So if he gets the chance to rest now, just take an extended break and ensure that you save 2018.
Okay. All right. The ladies also were talking, but the big one everyone is looking forward to today is the one between Simona Halep and, of course, Maria Sharapova. Simona Halep has a very, very funny story. If you check, 3 times he's tried to become world #1. All he needed to do just win the next game. But it's like the pressure of trying to win.
The hurdle.
I mean, the hurdle is just there. So at the U.S. Open right now, she's saying that, look, she's going to put everything away and just focus on the game. Don't think about the fact that you're becoming the next world #1. But this hurdle, Maria Sharapova returning to Grand Slam for the first time after 15 months out.
It's you know, you want your first game to be a game where you play, get your confidence, and next thing you know, Maria Sharapova is who you're going to face, the name and everything. But Maria Sharapova too has been you know, out of action for a while. Maybe just the name. Okay. Maybe we'll just listen to the ladies, Karolina Pliskova, Angelique Kerber, Simona Halep, all of them having things to say ahead of the last Grand Slam of the year.
The wildcard, the tournament decided, so they can do anything they want. It's not my my position to talk about this. She's coming back. She's strong enough to come back, in my opinion. She has a lot of experience and also many tournaments won. So I think she's okay. Facing her, I'm like it's gonna be a big challenge. First round of Grand Slam to face her. She beat me 6 times, so maybe I can change this.
She is back, and I think she practiced good the last few weeks, and she is ready to being back. So, yeah, we will see. For me, nothing changed, and I don't feel any difference compared to the other tournaments. And obviously, this is a Grand Slam, but for me, I think it's a little bit difficult with the way that I got to world #1, and I'm defending now every week something and quite a lot of points, and so it's a little bit different situation. But yeah, I'll just try to handle it and. Yeah, just take match by match, and like I said, I've been feeling well here, so I don't want to put any extra pressure. I have enough of pressure.